is right in front of my face. But anyway, I have two more left to find, and last night I was searching all over the place. I did not have that recorded, but I did discover that with the night vision goggles, it will illuminate important objects. As you can see, the oil drum over there, and we have some ammo here. Some of this stuff right here I didn't even realize was there, which is quite helpful. But I searched all over. I found quite a few. I can go over the map real quick and show you all the locations. There are no enemies, as far as I can tell, left in the area. There were two down over there where you rescued Chico. I shot one and then alerted another one. Was able to take him out real quick. And so now I'm just able to freely run across the entire map without any worry. I haven't gotten Paz yet, and I'm sure when I pick her up, it'll bring out at least two guards. I don't know if there'll be more, but I'll be able to take care of them no problem. But I've been avoiding going down there and getting her just to keep more guards from spawning. So right now, I have on my phone, so I'm sorry if you're talking, I'm not seeing it right now, but on my phone I have the map, so I'm trying to use that to help me along and figure out exactly where I can look a little bit easier without bringing up the map constantly. But if you want to see, let's see, where did we start? We started back over here. Okay, the landing zone. There was one patch that was just right there from the start, right off to the side. The next one I found was over here where you found Chico, just right on the edge near the door. There's another on a guard shack right up here on top. Then you come this way, just a little past where I am, there's some like electrical equipment and stuff that is fenced inside. And inside there, you can climb up on top, and there's one there. I think, I forget which pad it's on. It's on one of these landing zones. I think it may be the one where the actual helicopter can land. There is one just laying there in the middle. Then you have one, I feel like I'm missing one, but there's one right over here, somewhere in this general area that's on top of a, I think it's like right here, it's on top of a building. Oh yeah, and then there was also one in this entrance over here to the, right where the switchboard is, where you can turn off the lights. There should be another one on top of those boxes there. So that leaves me with those. Now, I'm trying to look and see if maybe there's some kind of a pattern, because it seems like there's, I was looking at it from the wrong direction, but it seems like there's an awful long distance between these two where I don't find any. And then, you know, there's like one right there, and it kind of goes over this way, and then over here, and then back around, or if you want to look at it the other way, like that. Because there's nothing over here on this area of the map that I can see. And I was really expecting to find one in this refugee camp somewhere, but I didn't see any. So I'm kind of at a loss at the moment of where to look. And that's why I'm trying to kind of, I like the map on my phone because it's a little bit more condensed. I'm not sure. I clicked something and I got heat signatures and whatnot. I don't know what that does. But I've got it gridded off right here, and that helps me look a little bit better. And I don't know, I'm just not really, my best solution that I've come up with is they figured you would be using these goggles. And I've checked, like, for this stuff right here. Making sure that it's just a magazine, making sure that it's just rats. I guess it could be underneath something like that, but I know it's not going to be like inside of a building unless it's just really obtuse and trying to be difficult. I'm going to try and look at a general line of the ones that I know the location of and see if there's some kind of like a pattern of, oh, it fell perfectly in a line like this. That's a rat. But one thing that I thought of was, if they know you're looking with these goggles, they could be hidden. Like on one of those, or perhaps even where you have to move a vehicle. There's a couple of vehicles around, and I know you can drive them. I haven't tried driving a tank, but I'm assuming you could drive that, because it is lit up as well. Unless it's just showing, oh hey, this is important, you can blow it up. Maybe I could blow it up and then find something under it. I'm not sure. But yeah. You had the first one right up here over to the side. I wish I could place multiple markers and maybe see a more apparent pattern that I'm not seeing just by tracing it invisibly with my fingers. Now, I guess maybe to help me.
Marker placed.
Let's look up here. I've looked up here before, but I could have missed something easily. There's a lot of cactuses and brush and stuff that I could have easily overlooked a patch up in here. Another thought that I had was perhaps there is a hole in the fence somewhere that lets me go into a tiny little part that's not quite off of the map yet, but is out of your normal, out of the base as you normally would be able to go to. I have not found such a spot yet. For some reason this area over here kind of seems suspicious to me, but I have not seen anything. Yeah, the rats, they can just go right through, but they're small. I don't know why. I didn't mean to duck down, but I have searched through the entire refugee camp. I went up and down the tents, making sure I was not missing anything. I climbed up into each of these towers, looked around. Of course, turning that off kind of helps when I'm in a lit up area. I climbed on top of the ones that you can climb on top of. Obviously not the ones like this with the ladder, but the ones with the stairs. I've gone slightly off the map, like I'm heading toward the roads that head out of the base, and then looked around to make sure there wasn't anything. I didn't see anything there. I've tried looking to see if you can get up like on one of these cliffs or something in a way that's not that obvious. Nothing. See, there's a rat, there's a magazine clip. I've looked like on top of all the structures that I can get onto. Looked on the edges of all these cliffs. I went down to where you can extract Chico. It'd be quicker for me to just hop over here. I've checked inside all of these, and I really doubt that they would put two that close together anyway. Because it was pretty much right around here where I picked up that one. Oh crap, there's another guard down there. I guess they just keep respawning and have a couple on the map at a time. 'Cause I went down there last night and he was gone. Well, there's no reason to really bother him as long as he stays down there. There could be a second one somewhere down there too, like it was last night. If he comes this way, I'll take care of him, but... I'll go ahead and mark him just in case that becomes an issue. I don't think it should, though. Alright. Yeah. The next one was right here on top of this guard shack. It's right here on the corner. And so after that, it should be hitting... It depends on which one you consider next. It could be the one that was like up here on the helipad. It could be the one over here. I'm going to consider it this one over here, so we're just gonna head in that direction. Maybe I'll see something. Just, I don't know. I like I said, I've combed everything here, so I don't think it's going to be anything obvious. As a last resort, once I do everything, since apparently there are still guards around, I'll try moving truck. Maybe it's under a tire or something stupid. I've looked in the back. There's nothing up in here. I thought that would have had my tranquilizer since I swapped that out there. So yeah, it could be in the brush. I could have missed that, but it should show up with my goggles on. Yeah, this is the area, and it was, I believe, right on top of this one right here. I thought perhaps that you could get on top of that building and then kind of get out of the... Well, it's technically... I guess that wouldn't even be outside of the map. So there is really an entire little area over there that you can't get to that is inside bounds. Which is suspicious. You can't get into this area at all. I've tried jumping from that building to that building and it's too far of a distance to grab onto. Let me check and make sure there's nothing I missed. That's a clip, magazine, whatever you want to call it. I got confusing on Metal Gear Solid 3 and 2 when you had those types of magazines and also the type of magazine that you can read. They were both there in the game to distract the guards. But yeah, there are no holes. I checked along here last night because I was kind of wondering about that too. I just didn't realize that it was actually technically inbounds. But I also looked from the different towers and stuff, and I didn't see any patches inside of there. Though, to be honest, I also got up in the big radio tower, or the control tower, rather. I looked from there, and I looked right at where one was on the helipad, and I didn't see it. So, they are not at all easy to see from a distance. I searched down through there, on top of whatever structures I can climb on. Absolutely nothing.